Hello, my name is Matt the Geek and I am Crazy Camel approved. Hello one and all and welcome to my very next Let's Play, my favourite game out of all that I have ever played, purely because of the amazing story. Disney and Squaresoft collaborate with Tarzan of course, and Final Fantasy video game series to create one legendary story. In my personal opinion, better than any Final Fantasy, better than any Disney game. I don't think that's just my opinion. Disney Squaresoft presents Kingdom Hearts. Now, for the sake of keeping the story going quicker, we're going to play on normal rather than expert. This is just in case if I die, I may get frustrated, it may take a little bit longer to complete, and I don't want to keep the story dragging any more than it already may do, because I'm not going for 100%, but I will be playing this like it's all brand new again. Here is the opening cutscene. I will leave you until this is over. See you in a minute.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
And that is the opening cutscene. So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now, step forward. Can you do it? This tells you how to play the game now. Power sleeps within you. give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. Now, before us lie 3 choices. You have a shield, a sword, and a scepter. You have to choose what you want, and you have to choose what you want to throw away. Depending on this depends on what skills you will learn throughout the entire game, and it will also depend on how easy some bosses are, how hard some bosses are. Now, without further ado, let's look at our choices to choose. The power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid friends, a shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? No. Now to the scepter. You'll notice it is a Mickey Mouse scepter. The power of the mystic, inner strength, a staff of wonder and ruin. Is this the power you seek? And our final choice. The power of the warrior, invincible courage, a sword of terrible destruction. Is this the power you seek? Yes, your path is set. Now, what will you give up in exchange? Yes, you have to choose a power you do not want. We're going to go for the power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid friends, a shield to repel all. You give up this power? Yes. You've given up the power of the Guardian. Is this the form you choose? Yes. Now the 3 plimps will subside into Snow White and the 7 dwarves, and that will shatter. We will fall and fall. Now, I do not want any spoilers in this game. I will not be giving away any spoilers either. So if you feel the need to tell, what's going to happen, please don't. If you're saying you're looking forward to a certain part, please leave no specifics in there. And if you've got to mention what it is, just be very, very vague. You've gained the power to fight. Press X to attack. I want to keep this. Alright, you've got it. Use this power to protect yourself and others. The green gauge displays your hit points or health. If you run out of HP, you'll be taken to the continue screen. The blue gauge shows your magic points. Magic is still a mystery to you. As I was saying, there will be times you have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. As I was saying, I'd like to keep this game a mystery to those that have never played it before. You gain experience by defeating enemies. With enough experience, you gain a level. Furthermore, defeated enemies sometimes leave items behind. You can take these items by walking up to them. Different items can do different things, like restore HP or MP. It's a very basic introduction, this. So anyone who has never played an RPG, behind you! Know how to play. Generally, you automatically target the nearest enemy, but you can lock on to a specific target by pressing R1. Lock On will appear in the upper left corner of the screen while you're locked onto a target. Locking onto a target limits the actions available to you, especially against other targets. Press R1 again to release a locked target. So yeah, it's our first encounter with some enemies that we have to fight more than just one of. And this is the most common enemy in the entire game. But at this point you're wondering, what's going on? Who am I? Who is this character? What are we doing? Why is everything just turning to shadows? It leaves you in a complete mystery as to what the hell is going on with this kid. Bats away and he wakes up on another glass window. And you may have noticed that the windows are all of Disney characters, except for this one, because this one has a different reason. We're going to this door. You can examine the door. I can't open it. This is just the training. The question mark in the command menu turns into various commands, like open. It's the very basic training, just to get you used to it. Now you can push and pull these. Come on. Push it, there we go. And you can smash these. And you get items out sometimes. The door is almost open. You can lock onto targets. While locked on, press L2 to switch your focus between available targets. And that is it. We are going towards the door. Okay, get ready to examine. Now, this game is my favourite game because of the story. So, without further ado, let's walk through the door and continue on the story. Hold on, the door won't open just yet. First, tell me more about yourself. Press the select button to shift to first person view. You can then use left analog stick to look all around. Press the select button again to return to standard view. Now, you will see many Final Fantasy characters throughout this game, and we are starting off with these 3 Final Fantasy characters. What are you afraid of? Getting old, being indifferent, or being indecisive? Being different. Is it really that scary? What's the most important to you? Being number 1. Friendship, my prized possessions. Is friendship such a big deal? I just found it weird that she asked that one. I thought it would be more this guy. What do you want out of life? To see rare sights, to broaden my horizons, to be strong. To broaden my horizons, huh? You're afraid of being different. You want friendship. You want to broaden your horizons. Now, your adventure begins at midday. Keep a steady pace, and you'll come through fine. Before I continue with this, what you choose here depends on how the entire rest of the game plays out for you. It might not seem that big a deal, but if your adventure begins at midday, you will level up just like you would normally level up at a steady pace. If your adventure begins at dawn, you would level up faster in the beginning of the game and level up slower at the end of the game. If your adventure begins at dusk, you will level up slower at the beginning and level up faster at the end. It doesn't sound like much now, but it could be the difference between winning and losing the game. The day you will open the door is both far off and very near. And then we wipe back out again. And we're back here. Back to Sleeping Beauty. Now you'll notice there's nothing here but walk into the light. Press the start button to open the menu screen. In the main menu you can do things like view your inventory and status or configure your game settings. However, you can't open the menu during a battle. That comes up if it's in a cutscene or a battle. we still have no idea what these enemies are called, what we're called, the characters that we met are called. Nothing. All we know is that this is some sort of dream. Or is it? It's a weird thought, he said, not a dream. I apologise. Whatever it is, these things are everywhere. And they do not look happy to see us. But that is them dealt with. The light that shines middle. This is a very important thing because this is our save point. Open the save menu by selecting save and pressing X to confirm. Be sure to save your progress before quitting the game. It's a good idea to save often. If anything goes wrong, you can then load your save data and resume from there. As I say, very basic, just in case there's nobody that's ever played this game or any RPG before, just so you know how to play. Annoying to the experienced gamer, but crucial to a first-time gamer, and I'm really glad that they put that in there. Sleeping Beauty, sleep on, my dear. This is a long part of the game. This is the least favourite part of the game, because we know it all. Well, I say we know it all. I've played this before. I don't know everything about this game, but I know the basics. I know we're now at Belle from Beauty and the Beast. The closer you get to light, the greater your shadow becomes. But don't be afraid. And don't forget. Yep, they're not kidding around. This is the very first boss fight. It's still within the tutorial. And what you got to do for this boss is you've got to attack him by the hand. You can't reach any other part of his body. Well, you can't attack any other part of his body, I should say. But yeah, that's an interesting gimmick they've done. To put a boss fight within the opening tutorial little thing. Now what he's doing is he's shooting balls of something out of his chest. Fortunately, you can deflect them by striking them with your sword. However, we've already killed him. That blinding flash of light means he's dead. And we did get a level up as well. We've got a strength up already. But just look at the size of him, considering he came from your shadow. It's trying to say something metaphorical. Look at those eyes though, man, that is just... Don't be afraid. Should really not talk during cutscenes. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. That's why. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow!
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Ah!
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you noticed. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
Welcome to Kingdom Hearts. Destiny Islands. So, we've discovered who we are, we've discovered where we are, and we've discovered that this girl is called Kyrie, and we are called Sora, and that is a log. Now, you're supposed to talk to her, however, it's going to be episode number 1, so I'm going to go in here and save it. Set it in here and save, and I will see you in episode 2. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Matt the Geek, and I hope you will be entertained.